Alright, you guys think other people are up. So for me, health lesson, I'm a phys ed and health teacher. So suddenly I go, okay, we learn about the digestive system. I sat there, I went through the garbage, I showed some videos, gave stuff. Well now, how do I make it applicable to them? Ross, you are the mouth. So you're going to be here. When somebody walks by, you are going to chop them out. First part of digestion, right? Mechanical breakdown. So you guys are over here, and Mr. Shah, you guys will do too, and Les, can you come over here? You guys will be the epiglottis. You're going to take them, when the apple comes down, hold them, and then push them down. Just like the throat, we're going down. Now over here, you're going to be the stomach. You're going to squeeze the apple when it comes down, and we're eating an apple. I need a couple more people. Please, Ms. Rapper, thank you. I appreciate it. Nice. All right. You guys are going to be the large intestine.
Yeah, that's me.
Or no. All right, ready? You'll be the small intestine. You guys are going to take nutrients out.
I feel like the principal should be at the end.
When the apple comes, you're going to take the nutrients out, however you want, and you're going to say, we're taking the nutrients out.
I'm taking it for the
Jasper, your large intestine. I need one more volunteer. All right, you're taking the liquid out. Now, who wants to be Doug?
You can take that other way. I was sitting on it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
All right. Now, Doug is a principal, so of course, he's going to be the anus.
Remember, we just met today. Don't make your first impression.
So, I'm the apple, right? So, I'm the apple, we're coming down. What's the first step? He's going to tell me. What are you doing?
Chewing you up.
Chewing me up. Mechanical, whatever breakdown. What are you guys doing?
Are we
I'm gonna push your.
Yep, peristalsis, right?
I think we're
That
pushing
closes, you guys open, push me down. What are you guys doing?
Taking it out.
Taking out what?
Taking out
The nutrients. Now, yep. And then over here, liquids. Good.
And we're pushing
You guys
you
are
along, yeah.
liquids.
Pushing
Then
you
I
along.
go to what?
Anus.
And you gotta make a fart sound. Come on. Alright? So again, I literally teach that lesson to kids. Are they gonna remember that when they leave? Probably. Are their parents happy with me? Maybe not. But I never got a complaint yet, and they support me. Thank you guys.
Introduced them to our Parker Line curricula. We introduced them to the rigor of the Common Core, the different types of text, and as you can imagine, if you do that the wrong way, it turns
Yeah, that sounds
into,
boring as hell.
thanks for coming. But what we actually do is we show a Budweiser commercial that you may have seen it during the Super Bowl, but what we want the parents to do is to engage their students at home in conversations that involve text dependency. So we show this Budweiser commercial with a puppy and a horse, and they're like making friendships, and then the puppy gets adopted away to somebody, but then the horse has stopped the guy, and then the puppy comes back. So we show this to the parents, and we're like, what'd you think? And they're like, that was cute. And some mom needs a tissue because it's so adorable. But what we actually do is then we go through and we have this 10 to 15 minute conversation about what did you actually see. And we analyze the video for all these different components that were in it that they may not have noticed, all these storytelling devices that are in there. And we tell them, we don't want you to do school at home. As a parent, there can't be anything worse than your kid to come home and be like, we're going to do school again. That's not what parents want to do. So we tell them, watch TV with your kids and then talk about what they saw. Watch a cartoon. Sit down and spend time watching a cartoon. Even though it's mindless, on the surface it's mindless, talk about the character's decisions. Pause the DVR and say, what do you think's going to happen? Nice. And then they're predicting and they're having conversations about what the kids really like. And the kid has no idea that they're talking about text dependency, but these are the sessions we do with our parents. And when they watch a Budweiser commercial at school with their kid's ELA supervisor, they get done and they're like, there's two things. One, I have an idea of what I can do with my kids, and two, my kids' teachers are being taught by these people, so there's a chance for them to be doing something exciting.
So one thing that we talk about all the time with Boxer is student-centered learning. And I always, when I'm observing teachers, my one comment to many of them, like 80% of them, is, are you tired at the end of the day? Like, are you tired? Like, that was awesome. I'm like, you're working too hard. Like, the kids need to be doing the work. Like, what is wrong? Like, you are talking too much. Now, I know we're talking a lot right now, but they have to be doing the work. So one thing, kind of along the lines, same thing as what Ross just said, we had a student-led open house this year, and the teachers was very simple. For an afternoon, like 2 days before, they said, let's come up with 10 things that we've done this year so far that you can share with your parents when they come in to our open house. And they came up with a list from kindergarten all the way to 5th grade. And then when the parents came in, the teachers literally just said, okay guys, you're up. Because usually open house, you're like, I don't want the kids to come. We don't want the kids to come, we just want the parents. Bring the kids there, have the kids show the parents in just 1 month the 10 things that they've done that have been really cool so far. And it really, it just started our year off on such a positive.
The school that my own children go to, they do that. They actually follow Stephen Covey.
Thank you.
Yeah, 7 Habits, and they're a lighthouse school. That apparently means something great. Sorry. But they actually, Monday is my conference with my 10-year-olds in 5th grade, and for 3 years now, he comes with me to conferences, and actually, he leads the conference, and he actually owns what he's done or not done. And, I don't mind when my own students come in for conferences, because they need to hear what we're saying about them, too. So I totally agree with what you're saying.
What else are you guys doing?
This is the first year I flipped my back to school night. So over the summer, I recorded my entire back to school night spiel, and I ended up finding it was like 15 to 20 minutes long. And I normally compress that down into 9 minutes. So you can think about all this cool information, but I was able to show the parents so much more in this video. And on the first day of school, I collect all the student information from a Google form, and at the end of the day, I just use an add-on to send all the information. And what it did was it grabbed all the parents' emails, grabbed the link from my YouTube channel with their appropriate video, and send out a welcome message to the parents with the video right into the email. And I had 126 parent contacts on the first day of school, and done. I checked that box off the Danielson model.
You make my heart sing. Oh, wow.
How do you convince? How do you be the troublemaker, the weird kid in the school, and weird quick kid being the teacher who's trying to do this in a high school where we have 27 days of state testing, and we have a curriculum we have to get through, and my building has to do the exact same thing as the building across the district.
And your evaluations are based on test scores.
Exactly. So how do I
we
convince
know.
other people, because it's a mindset shift,
Right.
to make this
Yeah,
happen? So I can make this happen in my room, but they have to turn on and off this switch. So how do I get more teachers to do this thing in their classroom and still realize that they can get through the curriculum and have kids pass state testing with all this?
Model.
Yeah, and show them.
Model.
As the kids,
Tech job. But when we did a staff development of PD, the kids are like the proof in your teaching or this practice, because everybody wants to be in Chris Velez's class.